Mark Andrews is about to get dropped back in there. Mark Andrews, Lamar have been on the same exact page since. Zay Flowers, explosive.
Man.
Everywhere. And dancing in a circle, with Harbaugh, the offensive line coach,
Great
and the
vibes.
linebackers
Good
coach
vibes.
and everything like that. Great vibes Zay Flowers has brought to that team. Then you think about Odell Beckham Jr. Now, he had one catch for a big first down. It's like, if he can get it, they have everything you could possibly need to win this Super Bowl. Kyle Van Noy will join us in about an hour or so.
Let's go.
Hey.
Now, with that being said, the Chiefs.
They're inevitable.
And the Chiefs getting a chance to enjoy a road playoff game for the first time. And that was like kind of the overwhelming response. My source
Says.
told me late night about 1 a.m. Via text, like, that was awesome. Like, that was an electrifying environment from the Chiefs locker room, saying like, hey, it was cool to play in a place like that. It was great to get a chance to go in and be the heel almost. Because remember, that offensive side of the ball at all the home playoff games, quiet.
Yeah.
So they get a chance to actually hear the drainage of noise. And if you're somebody that's uber competitive, like Patrick Mahomes is, Travis Kelce is, that's like a drug, that whole sucking the happiness out of an entire city at one moment.
Yep.
Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes hadn't got a chance to experience that really ever in the playoffs. And Patrick Mahomes' first thing he said after was, this is electrifying. This place is, they almost liked playing on the road more than playing at home. Now they get a chance to go into the bank. That is, no, that place, and I hate to be the sports media person that says, I've been saying this for weeks.
You have all year.
But I've been saying this for a long time.
Yeah.
Baltimore is the most underrated environment in the entire NFL. It's a blue-collar, shit-talking town. That's all you need to know. Anytime you're playing football in a blue-collar, shit-talking town,
Bingo.
and their team's playing good, it's going to be a long day. Like, that is just how it's going to be. Now, if you punch them in the mouth early and you get their team out of it, then all that shit talking is going to go at the team. I paid $500 for these things. You can turn it. You can turn it. But if they're doing well, that is going to be a tough place. And Baltimore always has been. Every time I've been in there, just as somebody that's just an observer from the field, getting a chance to experience what everybody else experienced, it's like, oh, these particular folks know how to.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they know how to shit talk around here. And it's good.
They impacted the game.
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Incredibly this weekend. And then, so Chiefs are dogs. Mahomes is 9-1-1 as a dog. And they're also on the road. Chiefs are 10-0-1 against the spread as dogs away from home since 2017. They've been pretty good in this spot. The Chiefs. Well, the Chiefs have been good in every spot, let's be honest.
But the Chiefs love it. I think they just found out yesterday how much they love it.
Yes.
They're like, man, that was not that we need to do this again, but maybe not one seed.
Kind of love it.
Maybe get to play a little more football, get to do it. That seems to be the reaction now.
But what's different, I feel like, with the Chiefs coming in, do you think the Chiefs are starting to enjoy that villain role? They want to take that villain role on. We see the guys talking pregame to the Bills Mafia. We see them dodging snowballs and multiple players looking up in the stands, and Mahomes is running off, and they seem to have a great time with it. Like, I think they're embracing it. They know, like, when you're this good and you win so much, of course people, will be coming at you. And I think they are, man, they seem to get some good juice from all of this.
We talked about it in the first hour. A lot of kiss blow to the crowd. I got a text from somebody on the team that said, like, that was an awesome environment. That was electrifying. And everybody was talking about how this is the first time Patrick's going to have to go on the road. So it's the first time he ever got a chance to taste that. Like, especially playoff atmosphere where fans are even, more amped. First time he's ever had to experience really loud crowd while he's on offense, Yeah. So it is actually him versus them because the crowd is trying to affect the other team's offense. That's the first time that competitive he is a uber competitive human being. First time getting a chance to experience that, it almost feels like it energized him. Like it made him even better. And we've been trying to figure out, is this Chiefs team back? Is this Chiefs team back to being who they were, who we thought they were going to be? Feels like they're having more fun. Feels like they're having more fun than they had been having for a long time on the field. You saw Patrick get upset. You saw Travis at one point do this. There was miscommunications. There was bad football taking place. There was obviously, I don't want to say sulking after games, but negative vibes coming from the team. Now it's the complete opposite, and they're the buzzsaw. Van Noy talked about it. They're playing their best ball. I think being in Buffalo propelled them to that even more because it's a bunker mentality that you also have to get through. What a beautiful thing whenever they get to Baltimore, because Baltimore's going to say stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Baltimore fans will say stuff. We will hear some stuff come from those Baltimore fans. Not that Buffalo won't, but Baltimore has some some top tier D1 shit talkers.
Love that.
In there. They have some good time. I'm excited to hear how they treat this Kansas City Chiefs team and how Kansas City feels about it.
I can't wait, especially them going in as an underdog. I think maybe he may have dealt with that in the Super Bowl in Tampa. I'm not sure how that crowd was. You know, our Super Bowls, I don't know how the crowd was in Tampa.
There's only half, too.
Okay, but yeah, so
Not
it's going to
even
be completely different in the bank. But the Baltimore Ravens, I mean, they're just playing so well on both sides of the ball. And obviously, I feel like that's been all year for them. All regular season, good teams had the bye week, and now they kind of recharge. Kansas City kicked it in late, though. We always talk about playing your best ball when it matters most. Defense has been on point all year long. I can't wait for this. This was a great weekend, this divisional weekend. I can't wait for this championship weekend.
Yeah.
Kyle, Pat has said this for a long time about how, people who maybe haven't played there or like fans who've never been to a game there, like the home field advantage in Baltimore is very real and very kind of underrated, not really talked about as much. Obviously, you're no stranger to playing home games in the playoffs all those years in New England, too. But what is that home field advantage really like in Baltimore? And when you guys get up like you did on Saturday, like how much does that come into play when the fans are going crazy? And then obviously you have another one this upcoming week against the Chiefs.
Yeah, the Ravens flock, they really bring it all game long. The bank was packed. The bank was rocking. I mean, you saw those delay of games. You saw the false start, the pre-penalties. Though it's a real thing. That's what is awesome about playing in an atmosphere like the bank. It's one of one. It's kind of sad that it's underrated, but I believe, they have an opportunity this weekend to really, put themselves on the map by showcasing how loud they can be. And excited to play in front of a fan group like we have. The Baltimore City, is tough, rugged, get it out the mud type of attitude group. And we're excited to put on for this city, put on for the fans. They do an amazing job. I mean, you guys got to tune in to the national anthem because they'll say, "Oh," in that Star Spangled Banner. They say, "Oh," louder than it's the loudest in the whole business, and it's amazing to play in front of a fan group. It's awesome.
Home of the Chiefs. You're talking about the say, can you see? They dropped the O there. Yeah. That's for the Orioles, I think.
There you go.
How is Orioles good at baseball?
Yeah,
Not bad.
last year, yeah.
Oh, let's go.
Hey, Pat, you got good singing, bro. You guys got a good little singing group over there.
Hey, we try, and then we'll get canceled. And then sometimes we sound so good, we get a strike.
Yeah.
And then
That's the worst.
we got to stay away from it. Yes, we're that talented over here. We're that talented.
Should hear our happy birthday.
Yeah, well.
Pretty good.
I bet AJ's got a good ass karaoke song. I already know.
Yeah.
You can feel it.
You want to show us a little something, AJ, huh, for the boys?
I don't think so. Karaoke's it's not really. I'm not an elite performer at karaoke, but I'll try. I'll try to get better at it.
What is the song that you go to? What song of choice?
Something that everyone can sing along to. Obviously, don't sing some stupid long ballad that you want to show off your own voice.
So down with the sickness.
Agree. What?
Hey,
Let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies hit the floor. Could you imagine AJ going in the middle of karaoke?
Yeah, exactly.
1, nothing's wrong with me. 2.